This is it. Let's take care of business.
Everyone, thank you for coming.
This sudden conference had better be important.
It is. We've identified the real culprit.
Have you now?
Yes, Mr. Barnes isn't the one who stole the jewel.
Oh. Who did it then?
I'll explain everything from the beginning. Let's start with how the culprit entered the jewel storage room.
There were no signs of forced entry on the door, so the culprit must have used the key. But Growlithe was guarding the key.
No one but my husband or Barnes could have taken the key from Growlithe.
Yes, exactly. So how did they...
I guess it must have been Barnes then.
No, it wasn't. You see, the culprit had a trick up their sleeve for taking the key.
How did the culprit get the key? They made Growlithe fall asleep and stole the key.
The culprit used sleep powder to make Growlithe fall asleep. And after that, they took the key.
Do you have evidence of that?
Of course. Take a close look at Growlithe's food bowl, Inspector. You'll find traces of Lilligant's sleep powder in it.
Of course. So that's how the culprit got into the jewel storage room.
But they couldn't possibly have cut open that sturdy display case in such a short time.
Yeah, good point.
No, they could have if they had Pokémon accomplices.
Pokémon?
This Pokemon cut open the jewel case, a Pawniard.
The culprit somehow used Whimsicott and Pawniard, and got Pawniard to cut open the case.
What? How is that even possible?
We may understand now how the jewel was stolen. But that doesn't necessarily prove that Barnes is innocent.
Actually, I do have proof that Mr. Barnes is innocent.
What proves that Barnes is not the culprit? The note of the compass wrote.
We discovered this note in a Trubbish's possession.
A note?
The culprit jotted down their whole plan. They wanted to frame Mr. Barnes for the crime.
Then that would mean Barnes is innocent.
So who's the real culprit?
The real culprit is right here with us.
What do you mean?
Who is the culprit? Larry Turner.
The thief who stole the Aurora Drop. It's... Mr. Turner, you're the culprit.
Who, me? But I'm a victim of this crime. Pawniard punched me.
It punched you, huh? Pawniard has blades for hands, and I don't see any cuts on you.
If you really think I'm the culprit, then where's the jewel? I don't have it on me, and I haven't set foot outside the mansion.
Where's the jewel? Isn't it obvious? It's with a Pokémon.
What?
Which Pokemon had the jewel? Cramorant in his belly.
Of course you don't have the stolen jewel. You hid it. In Cramorant's belly.
Excuse me? Cramorant's maybe Turner's partner, but even so...
Where is that Cramorant anyway?
Mr. Turner, you clearly put a lot of thought into your plan. But when we investigated the crime scene, we found a Cramorant feather. And you underestimated Growlithe's sense of responsibility. Those two things did you in. Now, please call your Cramorant.
Cramorant.
All right, let me handle this.
There it is! The Aurora Drop!
And the key to the storage room, too.
I'm afraid you can't talk your way out of this, Mr. Turner.
I was so close to living the easy life. I shouldn't have teamed up with someone I barely knew.
I'm sure Holiday will look into his accomplice. Right, we have to leave that to the police. Was I wrong the whole time? For us here, the Aurora Drop was a symbol of hope. Thought it could bring hope to even more people. That's why I decided to donate it. But I never thought it would lead to an incident like this. Maybe I should forget about donating it and just keep it quietly locked up in the house. Goodness gracious, you of all people? Do you really think so little of the Aurora Drop? What are you saying, Claudia? Didn't you tell me yourself that you hope whoever looked at the Aurora Drop will not only see its beauty, but also feel cheered up and encouraged by it? Are you really going to give up on that hope just because of a stroke of bad luck? Wouldn't that be a terrible waste? Don't you agree, Barnes? Indeed, madame. It's just as you say. Mr. Dennis, we plan to donate the jewel to the people of Rhyme City. Was most certainly not a mistake. Please believe in yourself and do what you think is best. Claudia, Barnes, forgive me. I think I let myself get too shaken up by what happened today. I believe in the beauty of the Aurora Drop and the people of Rhyme City. As you should. But Claudia, weren't you against the donation? Don't misunderstand me. I just don't want to deal with you moping around like this for the rest of our lives, that's all. Oh, I see. Thank you, Claudia. This incident have forced me to reconsider, shall we say, some of my views. Fable, Ducklet, Growlithe, let's all eat together from now on. Wow! It looks like Mr. Dennis and the others are all getting along better now. Yeah, that's about wrap this up.
Ironic, huh? Cramorant swallowed the jewel, and now you've got to swallow the bitter consequences.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
Cramorant, are you all right?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and grab it.
Right.
How could this be happening?
Sanjeev.
Turner!
Hold on. I swear I had nothing to do with that.
Why don't we discuss this down at the station?
Growlithe, you did a great job.
Hey, Pikachu! Look!
Oh, are you leaving already? See you around! Say, Tim, did you notice Cramorant's back?
Yeah, there was something glowing on it.
I've never seen anything like it. I wonder, maybe Turner didn't know what was going on. Something tells me this is just the beginning.
Later that evening at Tim's apartment.
I'm home.
Tim's back! Well, you sure are home late.
Have you guys been sitting here the whole day?
Good evening. Oh, and who is this?
My classmate, Rachel.
It's nice to meet you. Is she your girlfriend?
Huh?
If only.
Actually, Rachel's here because... Hello, sorry to barge in so suddenly. I was hoping to get some advice from the Great Detective here. I didn't realize his family was visiting, though. Welcome, Rachel. You didn't mean to startle you. Sophia and I just arrived in Rhyme City yesterday. We've came to see my brother's award ceremony. Oh, really? Then this is probably the first time we've all seen each other in a while. I really hope I'm not in the way. Please don't worry about it. We'll be in town for a while yet. Make yourself at home. I'll make some tea. Thank you, Willie. See, Tim? I told her Irene and Sophia would understand. Yeah, we're right. I'm glad. Talk to everyone. Start out with a little sister here. But Rachel's not her girlfriend. Nope, just a classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Sophia, she's not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim just needs a gentle shove to get things moving. Don't you start too, Pikachu. Mom, what do you have to say? You really don't need to worry about it, Tim. Huh? Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'll make enough food for 8 people or so. So she can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much?
Yes.
It must be nice spending time with your mother and sister. It is, yeah, but hey, didn't you want to discuss something? Yeah. But sorry, it must feel awkward to talking around so many people. No, it's not that. Chatting with you and our family has actually helped a lot. Trust me, it can wait. Really? Well, if you're sure.
Right.
Okay.
Dinner's ready, everyone.
Well, I should probably get going.
Come now, why don't you stay and eat with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that? Yay!
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow! Looks amazing! Thank you, Mom!
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh? Whoa! This is incredible!
Good, huh?
Mm. Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Harry.
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like Pikachu recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. So Rachel, do you feel okay talking about the problem you had now? No, that's okay. Are you sure? You don't have to keep it bottled up. I had so much fun with you all that it's just not bothering me anymore. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure, in that case. Mind if I ask you something instead? By all means, I'm honored to have a great detective. Do you happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently, the jewel was stolen in today's case was very special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. Well, one of my professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I could introduce you to him if you like. Really? Could you please? That would be a huge help. Sure, I sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Why don't we meet at the Hi Hat Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you then.
Hey, feeling better?
Yeah, I guess.
Pikachu.
What's that?
Mewtwo!
There is something the two of you must know. When I was in my cave a few days ago, I was attacked by several Pokémon.
Yeah, we saw on the news.
No matter how many times I overpowered them, they didn't seem to feel a thing.
Maybe R again?
No. These Pokémon had no will of their own, as if something was controlling them. As for Harry...
Harry? What was it? Look!
Those lights, like the one we saw in Cramorant. You think the two are related somehow?
I'd say, almost certainly. Finding the Aurora Drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Yeah, let's follow up on that. The Cramorant that stole the Aurora Drop. The swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo. They both had glowing devices stuck to them. After hearing Mewtwo say my dad's name, I think if I investigate the Aurora Drop, that I might get closer to finding him.
The next morning.
Hey!
Okay, today we got to find out more about the Aurora Drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she's introduced me to a professor from Rhymes University. We've still got a little time before we're supposed to meet her at Hi Hat Cafe, though. Her family doesn't visit that often. Why don't you chat with them a bit before we head out? Yeah, I know, Pikachu. Head out when you're ready. First, let's just talk to our family. Oh, I see the newspaper arrived. You've subscribed to the newspaper, Tim? Yeah, it's Rhyme City's daily paper. You've never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the newspaper at least. Well, aren't you mature? What we're doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggested that you start getting a newspaper, you know. As a detective, it's important to be gathering information at all times. I'm sure there's a lot going on every day in a city as big as this one. Checking the newspaper regularly is a good idea. Her mom knows what she's talking about, Tim. The newspaper. Tim and Pikachu activities will be recorded in the newspaper the day after the case is solved. Try reading the newspaper on the table. So what we're waiting for? Let's read the newspaper. There is a lot in here. Latest development in jewel theft case. Looks like they still haven't found the Aurora Drop. Inspector Holiday and his team have been searching for the jewel on Cramorant, but there's been no progress on either front. Speaking of Cramorant, he was acting really weird then, wasn't he? According to the article, even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. So Turner didn't order Cramorant to destroy the jewel and escape. Something's very fishy about this whole thing. Aurora Lillipup saves partner.
Huh?
Talking about a woman who got injured inside her house and couldn't move. Says our Lillipup went outside and hollered to alert the neighbors. Oh, that's a sweet story. Hey, wait, look at this photo. Isn't that the woman we met yesterday? The one whose Lillipup ran off? Let me see. We're right. We met her in front of the dentist residence. Our Lillipup was a pretty shy little guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently, he kept barking and hollering until the neighbors finally noticed. I guess he gathered up all his courage to help his beloved partner. The Ribombi hold a secret to develop new medicines. Apparently, a new medicine had been developed using Ribombi's pollen puffs. Makes sense. Ribombi makes a lot of different kinds of pollen puff. Here, the pollen puffs have different effects based on the flowers and nectars the pollen came from. I bet how they mix ingredients could be applied to human medicine too. I wonder what kind of pollen puff the Ribombi was making yesterday. It might came up with something really surprising. But first, those little cutie flies need to learn how to gather nectar properly. Community excitement builds as soccer popularity booms. Looks like community soccer clubs have gotten pretty popular lately. Apparently, players can participate alongside the partner Pokemon. This article says the crowd goes wild at each match, watching the incredible powers of Pokemon and their teamwork with the partners. It's gotten rave reviews from both players and audience members. So that's why the boy yesterday was looking for a Pokemon to play soccer with. You would think he and Raboot would make a good team? I'm sure they will. Didn't you see how much fun they were having practice together? Daily crossword. I wonder what today's crossword is like. It's surprisingly challenging, so I look forward to it every day. Crosswords are written by readers. Wow, I'm impressed by the people who can make these. Okay, Tim, let's fill it out. Let's see. This Pokemon catches prey with its long tongue. That'd be Lickitung. It's got the right number of letters and everything. This Pokemon uses cute looks to put you off guard so it can steal from you. Meowth? No, not enough letters. Purloin then. This Pokemon always moves together in a well-coordinated group. Based on the squares we already filled in, I'm guessing this has gotta be Phalanx. Hey Pikachu, I feel like we heard these hints before. Yeah, we're right. This puzzle must have been created by a certain quiz professor.
Irene's mac and cheese sure was delicious. I wonder when she'll make it again.